Joining us today is Celiwe Chamane, who introduces us to her car, a Hyundai Essence 1.6 GLS Sedan, a manual transmission, a 2014 model, a 1.6 petrol engine car, which she calls its Zethembisozenkosi'zimile. Well, interesting, and this is their story.
My name is Celiwe Chamane from Zethembisozenkosi'zimile in the location called Driefontein, which is Zethembisozenkosi'zimile is around KZN province. So I grew up there, and that's where I was staying with my family up until I had to come to Durban for tertiary, and then I'm now working here in Durban. Zethembiso is everything to me. Her name, she was named Zethembisozenkosi'zimile 10 years before I bought her. Her name means that the promises of God are yes and amen. Okay, as I said earlier on, that I grew up in rural areas. So I remember that my sister was the first one who bought a car in the village as a girl. Unfortunately, she was not staying with us. She was staying in Potchefstroom, and then I'm staying in Durban, and my parents are in Zethembisozenkosi'zimile. So later in the years, my mom got sick, diabetic, her leg was amputated. So I got so frustrated hearing those news, and she was nearly to be discharged. So thinking that she will have now to go back to the taxis and all that, I remember we had to travel about 3 to 4 kilometers going to the bus stop, and then 8 to 10 kilometers if you want to go to Kokstad to catch a bus in the main road. So I just couldn't take it that my mom now will have now to go back to the taxi, and then it's a long distance. That's when I thought, let me just try and buy a car. Then I bought her on the 24th of October 2014, right? So she's just my everything. At some point, I think 2 months or 3 months later, my mom passed away. And then when she passed away, I then had to go back home with the car. The unfortunate part is that before she passed away, I was involved in a car accident, where then I had now to go and hire another car, courtesy car, to take the family down to Zethembisozenkosi'zimile. And then I remember very well that I was so frustrated because now it was a different car. It was not my car. First time I'm taking a car down, it's not my car. And that's when I noticed that this is not my Zethembiso. So there was a difference, because it was another car and this one. That I've ever done with my car is, firstly, we have to travel through gravel road, and one will say, oh, you're supposed to have a bakkie, and then you keep your private car in Durban or in the urban area. So when I reach at home, I don't find myself having to be frustrated by the fact that I'm driving a private car. whatever that needs to be done. If I have to, like for example in winter when kids' schools are closed, we have to go to the village and then we have to make a bonfire, and then I organize some woods and I put them in my car, put a blanket, and then take it home. The most beautiful thing that I like the most in my car, it has got a big boot, so which enables me to put whatever that I have to put in my car without having to frustrate it. I don't have any plans of Zethembiso. So Zethembiso is here and he's not gonna go anywhere, because for me it's like it's part of my life, it's part of my journey, it's part of my history, where I came from, where it all began. I know that I like Fleet, so there are more brothers and sisters that are coming after her, so Zethembiso has to be there. I love my ride, I enjoy my ride. Thank you.